believe.
Yeah. Yeah,
All right, gentlemen,
right. Ignorance
first
is
round.
the wrong word.
It's just intense confidence.
All right, here we go. Joshua Van is wearing the black. Kevin Borjas making his UFC debut in red, trying to get that jab established early.
Beautiful low kick by Van right away. He avoided Borjas' initial exchange.
Keep doing your thing, Judge. Find your groove.
Patience.
Nice jab to the body there by Joshua Van, for whom Daniel Pineda, UFC veteran, has been a huge influence. He says Pineda really pushes him to his limit in the gym and has been one of the foremost resources in his career to date.
When I watched Borjas on the Contender Series, I saw in his post-fight presser, he said, I want to focus on fixing all the little things. One of those things was when he does get into an exchange in close, he tends to leave his chin up in the air on the exit. So I want to see if he's addressed that, because I'm pretty sure that's what Van saw in his preparation that makes him feel like he can get him out of there. An extended combination where Borjas leaves his chin up and he lands something that puts him down.
Beautiful jab by Van. Well, get the gambler's perspective by checking out UFC On the Line exclusively on Fight Pass. The team gives you all the best bets for tonight's UFC 295 card. You can check it out now only on UFC Fight Pass.
You saw with that jab to the body earlier, and then you saw with that straight right to the body that Van is very good at mixing up the targets. And look how good his distance is. Very good at avoiding that low kick of Borjas, but good at mixing up that target, going to the body when it looks like he might be going to the head. And there's another hard calf kick by him. That's two he's landed.
He's just got him backing up the whole time. It's so hard to fight when you never get to dictate. Borjas is going to have to stand on his corner a little bit and say, I'm not backing up anymore, Joshua.
Tough. About 2 minutes gone by here in round one. Kevin Borjas has 5 younger brothers raised by his grandparents and his mother. 11 people live in the house in Lima, Peru.
That's a busy household.
I bet you have to fight in that house.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Another hard low kick by Van. So Van's landed 3 of those brutal calf kicks, which will slow the movement of Borjas down.
They hurt so bad.
2.5 in. Take a couple more reads. Couple more reads. Then we start opening up a little bit.
Van seeing things well defensively early on.
I just remember being Van's age in college, and they would show you something 1 or 2 times and you just get it. Because you were so young that you would repeat it over and over again, and that feels like...
Oh, nice with Borjas. I like how he did that. The switch and the right hand right behind it. Oh! Very nice.
Huge connection by Borjas.
Oh, Borjas with a beautiful right hand.
That 1-2 is so
Oh,
hard.
now Van able to return fire, so Joshua Van has kept his wits about him.
Oh, he cracked him again. Borjas is finding a home for those punches. Oh, Van with the left hook. Borjas can't get wild here.
Borjas 1-2 is nasty. It's fast.
Yeah, another strong low kick by Van.
Keep moving the head. Keep moving. Back to the ball.
Oh, there, Borjas lands his own. Borjas is swinging. Oh, nice left hook.
Nice little check left hook.
He's picked up the pace. It seems like he realized he was a little bit behind, and now he's ramped it up.
Nice jab by Borjas. He had a lot of highlights on the regional circuit, a couple of flying knee highlights to his credit. But it's been the hands tonight. Beautiful knee. Beautiful jab by Borjas, who has really extended his land percentage here late round one.
In the second half of the round, Borjas has really found his timing.
He has really, he's gotten Van to back off of him. He's dictating and controlling, and it looks like now Van is finally starting to question a little bit, like, wow, this guy's a little better than I expected.
Well, he's better now than he was 3 minutes ago. I mean, he just ramped it up. He figured out what was wrong. He made an adjustment, and he's looked sensational, and I think he's pulled the round out because of that. I mean, Van is landing shots, no doubt about it, but Borjas got the better of it.
Good left-hand connection late in the round by Joshua Van. But yeah, Joe, Kevin Borjas has landed twice as many strikes
but it's the big ones. He landed the big ones. And again, landed those big ones after he was really kind of being out-technique.
All right, here we go, round 2. That is Borjas in red, Van in black. Van was not expectant that he would see a second round tonight. We'll see how he fares after some tough moments late round 1. Van corner calling for more feints between rounds.
Hands up all the time. He's loading it up when he bounces.
That's another adjustment that Borjas has made. He's lighter on his feet now. You see that bouncing with the wider stance.
He's coming. Head movement. Head movement.
And this is to your point, right? We're talking about two guys that are 125 pounds that are second fight on the prelims, and they're both so good. These guys are such tremendous strikers. They're not like some of the heavier guys. I mean, I'm not trying to crap on the heavier fighters, but the skill level in these smaller weight classes.
Yeah, you can't get away with nothing in this weight class. You got to have everything dialed in.
Joshua Van was looking at Borjas like, man, I just beat Jalga Zumagulov, who was at one point a top 15 guy. Woo! And he finds himself in there an absolute killer in Borjas.
This Borjas gets his weapons to the target quickly. Hard to see if that knee landed.
He's rising. He's rising to the occasion here. And we were talking about that this is a big moment for Borjas.
Well, he did get a little bit defensive about some of the Peruvian talent, right? Just saying, we're Inca Warriors. We got a ton of talent in Peru, and Borjas acquitting himself quite well in the UFC debut.
Van's starting to get a little bit better with his range. He's starting to get Borjas to slow down.
Just missed that head kick.
Van is starting to get his timing on him now. Look at that. If Borjas fatigues at all, Van's gonna get him.
Oh, nice rip to the body by Van and a beautiful jab by Borjas.
That pressure.
But you can get spoiled watching flyweights, can't you?
Look at the
beautiful combinations by Van. Nasty body shots there.
And if Borjas slows a little bit, it'll be because he's throwing so hard. Because he's having to try to get respect. He's having to throw everything with every bit of his power.
And those body shots certainly aren't helping. Those body shots that Van's landed are nasty. And there it goes again. Love how he's mixing it up there. And we saw that in the Zumagulov fight too. Oh, look at that 1-2 body.
And then right back up top goes Joshua Van, who's had a huge 3 minutes here early round 2.
Oh my goodness,
very
body
nice.
shots.
Very nice.
Oh, he didn't like that one.
Borjas noticeably slowing down, noticeably. And again, look at that right hand, left hook behind it. Big round for Van.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my goodness. Oh, beautiful left hook by Borjas.
You better keep that right hand up.
I think it cut him. I think it cut Van. I think that left hook might have cut him over that right eye.
Hasn't slowed him down, though.
No. This forward pressure from Van, a sight to behold. Back to work on the body now up top.
What a fight.
And DC's not always early with that praise, right? So when he's acknowledging these two guys on their technical level, take that to heart.
Oh, yeah, you know me. I'm pretty stingy. I'm trying to think dudes be true. I'm like, this dude's not that good. These dudes can fight,
These dudes can fight. And, you know, 22 and 25. I mean, what future these guys have. And what a division.
Pretty good left-hand connection there by Borjas.
But it's all defensive.
Borjas' mouth is open. Mouth is open, and he's slowed down a little bit.
Now, if
you're not seeing those explosions anymore.
If I'm Van now, I'm trying to pull out his counter. Right? I'm showing him something, but not extending the combination every time. I'm trying, see that? Because every time he's close, he's trying to throw the left hook. So give him a jab, pull back, make him throw it, then return. Opposed to just staying on the gas and you just thinking offense.
Well, Borjas is going to the well a little too often with that left hook. He landed it right there, though.
Yeah, it's because Josh is not mixing it up on it. He's got to mix it up.
Coach Dean Thomas with us all night. Dino, what do you have, sir?
You got to give Van credit for making that adjustment by going down to the body. Because Borjas is moving so much, the body is the target of choice for him. And also give him credit for his chin, because he's taking some big shots, and that did not deter him from to go forward and to do his work.
Hi, Dean.
Hey.
Yeah, wise to acknowledge the chin of Joshua Van. Doesn't seem to be feeling that Borjas power as yet.
We got to get a camera on Dean. Look at that sweater.
On UFC Fight Pass December 9th.
Mason Fowler's training in the Daniel Cormier Wrestling Academy.
There you
preparation. My boy Mason getting ready for a very tough one.
So Joshua Van got off to a slow start. His UFC debut against Zhalgas Zhumagulov. Dropped round 1 on all 3 cards before coming on to win a split decision. Seemingly, to Joe Rogan's point, we're 1-1 here as we begin round 3. Body shots there for Borjas, whose corner suggested maybe a level change would be useful.
Or more of those leg kicks.
Yeah, that left leg of Van is very bruised up. But Van is on the gas. Look at him. Just constant pressure, constantly keeping Borjas backing up. Look at that jab, rip it to the body again. I mean, that young man hits the body as good as anybody in the sport. He really does.
Oh,
beautiful takedown by Van.
That was perfect. Every time Borjas went high,
He's got the leg.
He went leg.
Went for a heel hook, lost it. And right back on the gas.
But that's why you don't go submission over position. Because we're looking at a 19-19 fight there. He controls him on top. He does some good work there. He puts himself in no danger. But that takedown was so easy. If I'm Van, I'm going back to it. Look at that. I mean, Borjas' hands are so high because he's worried about getting hit that he can just get right to the hips.
Stamina-wise, Van would appear to be the fresher fighter. Lands to the body there.
Well, he's constantly moving forward, whereas Borjas is moving backwards, which drains you twice as fast. It's so hard to fight backing up. Oh, beautiful combination into the low kick by Van. This looks so smooth.
Oh, nice body shot by Borjas.
Borjas dug in with that one.
Nice kick to the body by Van. Right hand partially gets home for Borjas. 3 minutes to decide it.
Good low kick there by Borjas, and Van responds with some great punches. Oh, again, dig into the body. I mean, he's just so consistent with those body shots.
Very consistent. I mean, this is not a kid that comes in the fight with an idea of what he wants to do. He's mixing up everything.
Flyweight record for body shots landed is 51. He has landed 43 unofficially on 50 attempts to the body.
Very smart. A nice knee to the body.
Very smart by Borjas. Even if he doesn't get the takedown, just giving him the look.
I mean, I would really like to see this from more young fighters, the way he's mixing things up. Because so many guys are headhunters, and this young man is really setting things up well. Beautiful low kick there. Just such a diverse arsenal of strikes.
The evolution of MMA. These young kids, I remember when I first started fighting back in 2009, learning to throw a left hook to the body was a thing. These kids now are learning it as part of just their baseline. It's all targets.
Good right hand over the top by Van.
And this kid Van, to your earlier point, DC, is just getting started, right? Only started wrestling 6 months before his UFC debut. Still eats whatever the hell he wants, you know?
I think he just broke the record. Did he break the record for body punches?
Gotta be, right?
Chasing it down.
He's 5 short.
That was another one, 47.
Count him.
Ooh. Nice sequence for Borjas, the knee, and then
48. He's closing in on it.
Come on, Joshua.
Come on, Joshua. Let's go.
That's one again.
Oh! Borjas caught him. Borjas caught him again.
oh, the knee got home too. What a fight.
What a fight. No more record. Joshua Van is like, nope. Down to the ground you go. And even that, so smart, knowing that, hey, Borjas is still dangerous.
Yep.
This guy has not lost his ability or his will to fight.
Oh, look at this. They're going to set a Kimura up. He's going to get it between his legs, grab the arm, and set up an Americana.
He's got to step over with the left.
Oh! Borjas with a beautiful transition. Look at Borjas. A little too high in the back. A little too high.
Yeah, Van has just got to start shaking him off.
He got out. But he might get set up by triangle. He's got to be careful here.
Yeah.
Boy, skillful young man. Very skillful.
Borjas has never won a fight by submission. Has the guard closed right now as we come down the stretch of a flyweight fight to remember.
This is an amazing fight.
What was his total body shots?
53 unofficially.
And what is the record? One
That's
short?
the new record.
51.
The record was
That's the new
51.
record.
So Joshua
Beautiful.
Van and Kevin
What a
Borjas
fight.
go the distance. Two names worth tracking in the division in which they are all now chasing Alexandre Pantoja.
What an excellent fight.
Right here you see Borjas with a beautiful right hand early in the fight that hurt Joshua Van, dropped him, but then it was all Van after that. I mean, just those body shots right up under the elbow. More body shots from Van. It was straight right hand, hook, left hook. Watch this beautiful level change. Borjas is so worried about the hands that he doesn't take his legs back at all. This is a beautiful performance by Joshua Van, but hats off to Kevin Borjas for his heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Joshua the Fearless Van.
More than just a little bit.
Let's go. Joshua Van is in the white as the betting favorite. Felipe Bunes, the UFC newcomer from Brazil, is in the yellow.
So Paul talked about it. Joshua Van, the boxing is beautiful. Rips to the body, very aggressive, never gets tired either. A former football player, almost said soccer, but this is an early fight night, and if I say soccer, I will get
You get in
mobbed,
trouble back home.
beat up when I go back to England. But anyway, a former football player, and obviously that involves a lot of running. This man never gets tired. Got to check those kicks, though.
Yeah, Bunes being the longer guy, he likes to use those kicks. Very good Muay Thai, and you talked about it on his walk, Michael. The distance control, he will throw spinning wheel kicks, and also great submission artist as well. There's a nice head kick.
Yeah, Bunes. Oh, that was a nasty right hand. Yeah, Bunes throws a fast spinning wheel kick, kind of capoeira style. Puts one hand down on the ground.
Oh, another right hand gets through there. And we've seen this from Van in his UFC career so far. Only 2 fights in, but both those fights, he let the first round get away from him. Then he really turned it up and controlled the fight from there on. But moving forward in your career, you definitely want to try to put the foot on the gas a little earlier and not let that round slip away, because as your career advances, every round counts. You want to win them all if you possibly can.
You got to put the foot on the gas, but he's got to be careful because Bunes is trying to put the foot in the face. Those left high kicks are fast.
Yeah, and watch Van try to rip to the body. If he gets Bunes up against the fence, that's when he... Ooh, that right hand is getting through, though.
Yeah, that left hook as well is very dangerous.
And that's what's going to come behind it, right, Mike? The more he lands that right hand down the middle, if Van tries to...
Oh! Talking of left hooks, Joshua Van gets through.
Yeah, this is a fun fight to start things off this year.
Just over 2 minutes in, each has landed their shots as Bunes goes for a big
Oh,
right
man.
kicks on that one.
Joshua Van has got a chin. They were heavy shots.
There's that 4-inch reach edge for Bunes. He is catching him on the end of his punches so far, especially that right cross.
Yeah, it seems like Van's waiting a little bit too much. You know, and in the meantime, Bunes is getting off. A lot of the shots are getting blocked. A lot of them are getting through as well. But even the blocked ones, the judges see them. And to your point before, Paul, in a 3-round fight, you can't afford to have a slow start.
Exactly. You know, especially at flyweight. Oh, my goodness. Good knee up the middle there. That's the slick Muay Thai from Bunes. Nice.
Now he goes single leg, but he ends up on the bottom for the moment. Van, nice job defensively to keep the feet.
Yeah, good defense from Van. Pushed down on the head. Bunes pushes him up against the fence.
Trying to switch over to the double here. but
Right elbow when you can.
you see Van trying to keep his base really spread apart. Nice job. Now he's got that whizzer, and he's going to try to jack up that.
Oh, and there was a low blow, I believe, as they worked in the clinch. Van knew it, so no protest there. But now we'll call time with 90 seconds to go in round number 1. Take another look. There you see it.
Felipe. Accidental. You just in charge of that weapon. Yeah, accidental. Just watch where you throw it, okay? I know, but you got to clean the cup. Just be careful. Stay there.
Well, this is one way to start the year.
Yeah, yeah. That's one way to break off from the fence.
Yeah.
Trying to
Not
think
the
of
legal
something.
way.
Josh, go right there.
Now, what position would you want to be returned to here, Paul? Because Bunez was kind of in on him and pushing him back to the fence.
Well, that's where it's tricky, right? Did the ref, is he going to start them back in that position, or are they going to start back out in space?
Yeah.
Because if you're Van, that's what you want.
Yeah.
You want to be back out in space. You want to be close to the cage, but you don't want to be getting, fighting off a takedown, and that's what Bunez was trying to do, was forcing the takedown.
So Mark Smith should say, where do you want to start? Do you want the position back, or do you want to start in the open?
Tuck your strings in. You good? You want open or you want fence?
There we go.
Nice.
Okay. Good? All right, watch
I
your
know
weapons.
the rules.
Tom in.
Yeah.
Fight.
He said open.
So there you go. He says open. Let's start at space, and they will do so for 90 more seconds until the end of round 1.
And he was having success on the feet.
Oh, he was having a solid first 3.5 minutes of the fight, I'd say.
He's a snappy striker, man.
Left up, then a 2.
Which is crazy, too, because he is really good kickboxing, but only two finishes,
knockouts,
8 subs.
Yep.
So you can see why he wanted to get to the ground, but lately he must just be really getting confident in that striking. Good front kick up the middle to the body there.
Well, look at the variety of attacks as well. I mean, nice front kick, as you say. Head kicks. He's very unpredictable. Never, you can't predict the pattern from him.
No, but we've seen this in Van's career, even though it's young and early in his career. We've seen this before, where the first round he doesn't get his timing right. He doesn't find the body as much in the first round. He eats a lot of leg kicks. He eats some shots. His chin gets tested. He's even been dropped.
There it is.
There's a beautiful takedown.
That was a really nice entry. Finished it well. Side control. Let's see those jiu-jitsu skills.
Guaranteed that he's got that round. That's a smart move there from Bunez to get this fight to the mat. You won the exchanges, I believe, on the feet, landing the cleaner shots. And now, on top of that, you're advancing as well. So just showing the judges everything. Nice reversal there at the end, but little
The arm
Umaplata.
locked up as the final few seconds of round 1 tick away. Off and running. Round 2 coming up. Title fight and lots of bad blood. Sean Strickland defends his belt in a grudge match against rising star Dricus du Plessis next Saturday. You can watch it exclusively on ESPN Plus. Buy now through January 15th. Receive a special offer. Save $10 on the pay-per-view. This offer ends in only 2 days. So head to espnplus.com/PPV and order it now.
So
Dean Thomas has a headset on tonight. Dean, what have you seen through the first 5 minutes?
Fellas, good to be with you guys, but I am so impressed by how well executed Felipe Bunez handled that first round. His reach, his length has really given problems to Joshua Van. Now, in order for Joshua Van to combat that, he's got to go in and out. He can't just keep walking him down, because as he's walking him down, he's getting taken down. He's got to go in, try to draw something out of Bunez, then counter that. But the way he's trying to handle it now, it's not going to work for him.
Yeah, I totally agree with Dean. The corner also saying, look, listen, you got to throw more. Essentially in round 1, Bunez was by far the bigger guy, but he also had a field day. He stood there, he threw whatever he wanted, he got takedowns, and here he is in deep. He's got the body lock. Van's got to be careful here. We saw him progress to mount. Ended in a very strong position at the end of round 1, trying to go right back there in 2. Van has got to get the underhook. Oh, there it is. Great, good footwork. Ooh. And as you said, Paul, just like his first 2 fights, a slow start in round 1, and now he's picking it up.
Yeah, he pushes the pace, right? And now here he's forcing Bunez, who's doing a lot of takedowns, trying to really push it, but he gets it. If he gets up, though, that's a lot of work.
He's got to scramble. Can't give up.
These are the type of exchanges and the paces that can really just break that gas tank. Nice elbows.
Landed some elbows.
There's the body.
Goes. This is the Joshua Van that we saw, but you got to remember your defense.
He's turning it up on him here. He's still getting hit, but it's Van pressing forward, right? Just constantly putting that pressure on you. It breaks. Oh, beautiful head kick.
Needs to go back to the body here.
Going to get his own takedown.
Each of these flyweights swinging with bad intentions. Now they
going
go to
for
the
a leg lock.
and
I think that was a mistake.
Glad he gave up on that,
He was
Michael.
like, no, don't do that. Abort mission.
Yeah, that little voice in his head was like, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't do this right now with a guy who's got 8 submissions.
Oh, heavy elbows. Watch the arm bar.
Oh, big
no
shot.
problem. I mean, the tables have turned.
This has been the story of Joshua Van's UFC career. 3rd fight in.
Watch the triangle.
Drops that first round, right, guys? And he comes back and just, he figures it out. It's almost like he needs that round to make the adjustments, to figure out the rhythm of his opponent.
Yeah, he definitely dropped that first round, but he's in firm control here.
He's bashing him pretty good.
Up or down, up or down. Let's go, fight.
Bunez returns to his feet and lands a combination of his own. 2 minutes to go now. Don't know if we'll get to the 3rd round, though, the way they're going right now.
Bunez throwing back hard, though. I like the fight back here. But you can see on his face, he's starting to fatigue.
Yeah, Van's got to be careful because when he lets rip with these long combinations, he does leave openings. Right now, Bunez looks a little tired, looks a little hurt. Van senses it.
Starting to find the target.
The body language is not good for Bunez.
Your guard still high. Keep your guard high.
There's that kick, but nowhere near.
Oh.
Little stumble there from Bunez.
The takedowns are getting a little sloppier, but at least he closes the distance, gives himself a chance to recover here a bit. And for Van, he's got to have urgency. Don't hang out here on the fence. You're starting to really wilt him. You're starting to break him down. Keep that pressure. And he does. Still got to watch those knees, though.
Both fighters throwing in combination. Final 60 seconds of round 2.
Van never reacts. He gets cracked in the face, and you can hear the impact, but he doesn't flinch.
Oh, he hurt him to the body.
And he's pulling on
several times.
Big knees.
Joshua Van starting to unload, and he knocks him down.
Now this is touch and go. 35 seconds, can he get the finish?
As he tries to hang on.
Just got to be careful of the arm bar, but this is it.
Goodness, that'll do it.
Savage.
Joshua Van, a winner again, this time inside the distance, and the fearless is dangerous.
This is for sure a flyweight prospect to keep an eye out for. You know, I know it's not good to lose the first round in all 3 your fights.
It's definitely not good.
But you're winning them. You're finishing strong. I think he can look back and learn.
Well, it's almost like he woke him up. But right now, this is where he puts him down. Big knees, just non-stop barrage of punches, knees, elbows, you name it, he was throwing it. Down goes Bunez, and from here, Mark Smith was taking a good look, but this ground and pound, the speed of these punches and the ferocity gets in the finishing round 2. Congratulations, Joshua Van. I'm going in for the first interview of the year, Paul.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 4 minutes, 31 seconds, round number 2. Referee Mark Smith puts a halt to the fight. For your winner by TKO, Joshua, the Fearless Van.
Eyelid getting us started for round 1 of a possible 3 here in the flyweight division. Edgar Chairez and Joshua Van ready to engage here at Sphere.
All right, Joshua, ready. Edgar, ready. Fight's on.
Van is in red, Chairez is in black.
Chairez is huge.
Made his UFC debut against Tatsuro Taira back in 2023. Had moments in that fight, certainly a loss that has aged well.
Yeah. Taira is amazing.
And I was very impressed with his triangle victory in his last fight against Lacerda, who's a very good fighter.
Good check there.
Chairez was a budding lawyer before leaving law school to train full-time. Initially, the family was not on board, but his passion was undeniable, and nice leg kick there that Van appeared to try to check.
Well, he is big for 25.
Man.
Good kick to the body by Chairez. Very defensively responsible. Look at his hand positioning.
Look at the size of his back. Big old long arms.
Yeah.
And Josh Van is not a small guy for the weight class. Shorter and thicker. Like, look at the size of Van's legs. That's where he takes all of his power from. And Van really just wanted to make things right after that last fight.
Nice jab by Van, and you're referencing the Charles Johnson fight not all that long ago, July 13th. He did realize some success in that fight before getting hit with that uppercut early round 3 and eventually the knockout shortly thereafter.
Chairez having real good success with that low kick.
Yeah, Joe, you've referenced his leg dexterity several times prior. Nice counter from Van.
Yeah, they're very fast, you know. And there's another one to the calf.
I like Van's jab tonight. He's doing a good job of putting that jab on him.
Leg kick for Chairez.
Well, you better do something about those kicks, though, because he's taking far too many leg kicks.
Joshua Van at 22, the 6th youngest fighter on this roster. He was 21 when he debuted. He ate a big right hand there.
Nice right hand by Chairez.
A little shovel uppercut there by Chairez.
And he did that fake uppercut, right hand over the top like O'Malley threw in the Eddie Wineland fight.
I love how Chairez just continues to put something out there, right? He's always showing Van something, and love how his head and his shoulders are always moving.
Ooh, there it is, there it is. There it is. He's having a real hard time with that left leg now.
He should have dealt with that kick, man. You got to check him early to try to deter guys from throwing those over and over again. Oh, knee.
Dean Thomas, your mic is hot. What do you have?
Yeah, Van dealing with that kick is going to be a problem now. But what he's going to need to do, because he is so boxing heavy and he kind of bends on both of his legs, he's got to cheat with that lead leg and just turn it out. This way, it's already, the shin is already pointed outside, so that when Chairez does kick it, it's going to automatically hit the shin. Because if he doesn't deal with that kick, a couple of more, and he's going to fall down.
Nicely done, coach. Under 2 minutes here to go in round 1. Van stepping in here for a guy he beat last year, Kevin Borjas.
There was a solid low kick right there by Van that seemed to wobble the leg of Chairez.
We have seen some good wrestling from time to time out of Joshua Van. He only started wrestling 6 months prior to his UFC debut.
Oh, there it is. There it is. He's limping on it now. And you can see the swelling on that left thigh, left calf, rather.
Chairez's confidence is raising, man. Every time he throws something and he's successful, he gets more and more confident.
Chairez mixing up the weapons nicely here in round 1. Back to the body work there.
Much more volume by Chairez.
Yeah, Chairez is fighting a very good first round.
Nice hook off the jab, another low kick.
Oh,
stung him with that
cracking
right
right from Puto Chikeli.
That was a nasty straight right hand there by Chairez.
Jab for Chairez on point as well.
Oh.
And that's the problem, right? When you get kicked and you're kicked in the leg multiple times, you start trying to return kicks. But at times when you just throw a blind kick, they throw something down the middle, and that's what happened to Josh Van.
Career best kick volume and accuracy for Chairez here in the early going.
Chairez looks very sharp tonight.
Van just out of range with that left hand counter. Good start for the Mexican. Round 2 coming up.
Stop.
Included a show-stopping knockout. You may want to go back and watch. The series that has launched so many UFC careers has 5 episodes left this season. It continues live on ESPN Plus this Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Chairez opened up with a jumping knee. Joshua Van, in between rounds, they were icing that left calf.
His corner wants him closer. They think that he's fighting at Chairez's range. Chairez is the bigger guy, longer guy, so Van Needs to get in his chest.
There's a right hand.
Daniel Pineda, UFC veteran, wanting Van inside. Landed a nice left hand there. Easier said than done getting through that pinpoint jab of Chairez.
There's another solid low kick by Van, though. He's had some good success with that. And there's another. He needs more of that. Oh, nice rip to the body.
Combination.
And Pineda really is the guy who pushes Van on the regular to the limit. Seems like he woke his athlete up after round one.
Ooh, again to the calf.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice combination, boy.
Nice.
That was
Oh, nice rip to the body. The right hand over the top by Van.
Now Chairez hurt her, so it appears.
That body shot by Van was sick.
Another good right hand over the
Another
top.
one.
Van.
Oh!
Van's coming on strong. Chairez does not like it. Oh,
He is
Van's
dipping,
all
dropping
over
that
him.
left hook to the body. Watch that left hook to the body again.
Nice jab by Van.
Oh, uppercut.
Good kick to the body there by Chairez.
You hear the corner saying body.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he hurt him up top.
Oh,
Again.
big right from Van. Chairez trying to survive.
Chairez looks tired
Chairez
now.
is hurt. It's the body shots.
Oh.
Oh, Van's all over him.
It's the body shots. He don't want to get hit in the body anymore. He's still fighting.
What a
Van
turn
is
by
pouring
Van.
it
Oh,
on.
spinning back
Oh,
fist.
my goodness.
Oh, he's stunned
He
him.
just Van with the spinning
Oh,
attack
my
now.
goodness.
And now Van on the ropes.
Oh, this is incredible.
And a reset at the 3-minute mark as we go to the ground. What a round thus far.
Oh, my goodness.
What
He hit him with a
incredible
spinning
exchange.
back fist that hurt Van.
They're having fun.
Sphere is alive now as we come up on the midpoint of round 2. Looked like Joshua Van was getting close to the TKO, and Chairez woke him up. We're going to isolate that spinning back fist from Puto Chikali.
Oh, my goodness.
Crazy.
That was awesome.
While he was getting battered.
He was getting destroyed.
He's looking for that triangle again.
If I'm Josh Van, though, I'm letting him up again. I'm putting him back on his feet, and I'm getting back to his body. You hear the coach is yelling at Josh Van to let him up.
I think he's gonna right now.
There it is.
There it is.
Chairez don't want it. He don't want it because of the body shots. Look at how much he's tucking the right elbow.
Yes, protecting that liver.
He is definitely afraid to get hit in the body.
He's been hurt.
To the point that he's just taking headshots.
And he keeps ducking that arm back to the body real quick afterwards.
Oh.
I think he's still suffering from those hooks to the body.
Oh, I love this. This is great.
Oh.
I mean, they're just standing in the middle fighting. They're boxing.
But a big turnaround for Van. Oh, look at that.
Chairez showing off all of that patented Mexican fighting spirit. He lands a big right hand there.
Oh, right hand back. Oh! Oh, my goodness. Chairez is coming back strong.
Chairez got a guillotine.
Oh, my goodness.
And that is his best submission.
Oh, my goodness.
That is tight.
It's time to go here.
Van corner felt as though Chairez was too tired to finish it, and Joshua gets out.
This is a great round. Both of these guys are showing so much. Smart by Joshua Van, getting the fight back to the ground once he realized that Chairez had taken the momentum from him.
How do you score this round?
I mean, it seemed as though Van had him hurt very bad.
Very bad.
But then he got hurt. Chairez just landed 10 straight shots there.
But then Van's on top here.
But Van's on top for the last minute. I'd probably lean towards Joshua Van. I mean, the fight was 5 seconds from being stopped.
Right. Yeah, bigger moments for Van.
Joseph McCamish, jiu-jitsu coach from Joshua Van, commanding his student right now. Waning seconds of what was a wild round 2. Final 5 minutes coming up.
Stop.
Sphere in Las Vegas, ready to go. Third and final round between the Fly guys. Joshua Van in red, Edgar Chairez in black.
What an awesome fight so far.
And perhaps we keep in mind that Joshua Van was not in training camp for this fight, so we'll see how his cardio base holds up in this third and final round of what has been a pretty grueling fight.
He doesn't look to be slowing down at all.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what's most impressive, John? Normally, whenever you get knocked out in the way that he did, it takes a lot of time to try to refresh the chin again. He has taken some big shots, and he's held up really well. Sure, he's been hurt, but he's been able to compose himself and fight his way back into the fight now, in a fight that we think is 1-1.
And he's had the bigger moments in the fight.
Yeah.
He's had the moments where Edgar looked in real bad trouble before he landed that spinning back fist.
Chairez doesn't even want to fight conventional anymore because Van has done such a great job of just dipping to the left and driving that uppercut into his rib.
And he's busted up that left calf as well.
That's a nice 1-2 from Chairez.
I think that's his best combination, John. I mean, he throws it so straight. He doesn't waste any actions, and it's really fast.
Van is a really good athlete. Lands the jab there, tries the body attack. But he's at his best when he's applying forward pressure. That's what Pineda wants.
Oh, another good right hand over the top.
You might have heard Daniel Pineda tell Joshua Van there, we're not going for knockouts, he wants body work.
I mean, Chairez is just walking through these big shots. Dude's got a chin.
Joshua Van has landed 20 times to the body. Corner looking for more where that came from. 3 minutes now to decide it.
Oh, Chairez just went down on a slip.
Tried to trip him. Joshua Van was able to take top control. But it was such a weird takedown, right? He's trying to use his leg to trip him backwards. And it's in these types of moments that young fighters make mistakes that ultimately cost them. Chairez needs to get back to his feet to try to give himself a chance here.
Well, he's back up now. And we'll see Van's dropping down for a heel hook.
I mean, but again, like, is that smart to do at this moment of the fight?
Right, especially when your legs are real sweaty.
A competitive fight, too.
And he doesn't have control of the leg here. Well, he's got that leg hook.
Yeah, now he's starting to get it.
You can get up from there. Josh, you can get up from there.
He's almost past the knee line, he is. And now Chairez is on his back.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Yeah, a little bit of a question on the fight IQ of Joshua Van. Take a lot of chances here.
I just don't understand that, John, when they do stuff like that. You know, he's young, he's in top control. I mean, I was on Raul Rosas Jr. last fight about being too conservative. This kid took the chance, and ultimately it could have cost him, but then he goes and gets another takedown. Great job by Joshua Van.
And to Joe's point, seemingly plenty left in the tank for Joshua Van with 90 seconds to go.
Yeah, it doesn't look like his conditioning is failing him at all.
DC and I did raise our eyebrows, though, in the fighter meeting when he said he was not in the gym dating to July and still accepted the fight and realizing some success.
Got to be careful, the triangle's close. Triangle's close here.
Oh, he's
Edgar has an excellent triangle. He just has to grab the ankle. He has to grab his left ankle now and pull it to the knee.
Josh is keeping just good enough posture.
Yeah, but Edgar's got those long legs, and that can be very deceiving.
Oh, he's trying. He keeps trying to get his left leg a little closer to lock it in.
If he can reach up, he's going to reach up. There it is. He's grabbing the shin. If he can grab that, now it's out.
Good crowd strikes from Van.
Elbow jump, you got this, baby.
Joshua Van said that he was going to take a month off between his fight, getting knocked out, and the next time he'd be back in the gym. He was still on that month off when he got this call. And now he's in here right now beating Edgar Chairez and about to get back on the winning track.
Yeah.
Keep that on there. Hit him with your left. Hit him with your left.
And in about 20 seconds, potentially this is going to look like a real good decision for Joshua Van if he emerges on the scorecards. Back and forth fight. Chairez had the leg kick game going early. But the Houston resident Joshua Van, born in Myanmar in Southeast Asia, has responded in kind.
When he got those body shots going, John, completely changed the fight.
Nice showcase for the flyweight division, and the sixth youngest fighter on the roster still, Joshua Van. We will get to the scorecards after this as Noche UFC continues live inside Sphere.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Joshua the Fearless Van.
In the white trunks, representing American Top Team, Joshua Van. In the purple trunks, representing 4 Ounce Fight Club, Daniel Pineda, UFC veteran, chiefing his corner, and we are underway. When we sat down with Joshua Van as he eats a leg kick there in advance of his fight against Edgar Chairez, he said he wanted Cody Durden. That matchup becomes reality tonight.
Durden's getting after it early.
When the flyweights start fighting, you kind of have to recalibrate
your eyes.
Yeah.
They're so fast. This is important here. His takedown defense on this first attack will play a big factor in how much Cody Durden actually shoots on him over the course of this 15 minutes.
Make sure you're breathing right, Cody, right? Breathing, don't work harder than we need to. Don't work harder than we need to.
Left arm up, Josh. Pick it up, left arm up. Pick it up, pick it up.
Nicely done by Cody Durden.
Grapple with your legs. There you go. Grapple with your legs. Collect with your legs.
Steve Bruno, Chad Schaefer, Scott Barber in the corner of Cody Durden.
Boy, Khabib really changed the game with this.
Yeah.
You know, everybody does this now. Tying the legs up like that, trying to triangle them from the top.
So one of the problems with wrestlers is we used to try to squeeze with our arms. And when you tie up your arms, your legs aren't doing much. So by using your legs to secure the bottom half, your arms are free to punch and really try to secure guys. But yes, man, he became a master of it. Watching Khabib, the way he used to do that, really was crazy. Because it's hard. It's much harder than he made it look when he was doing it.
Nice commitment by Durden.
Fully secures the takedown now, on top.
Van's doing a good job of trying to get his upper body above Durden's. That's how you get up. You got to get height. The person that's higher usually wins.
And Cody did a great job there of grabbing that right leg of Van's and securing it on his thigh.
Yeah, shelving it.
Yep.
Now it's hard for Van. If he can keep that leg shelved, makes it hard for him to use it to step up and get back to his feet.
That Steve Mocco wrestling paying dividends early for Durden. Nice elbow there by Van, and another one.
Switch your hips. Get that arm, yeah. Nothing right here, Josh. He's just trying to take it back. He ain't got nothing right here.
You're breathing, right? We're not doing anything.
Keep using the cage. Switch up. Switch your hips and breathe.
Trying to get Joshua Van flattened out onto his back so he can work his submission game. But Joshua Van relentless. His takedown defense back up to his feet, trying to pummel under and face Cody Durden.
He's got to try to start reaching back with his left hand to get to an underhook. He's got to try to use that left arm to underhook.
Got it.
Oh, nice body shot.
Back up to his feet. There's that nice jab by Joshua Van.
Oh, nice stick by Durden.
Nice straight left by Durden.
That jab, man. Ooh, that jab.
And now Van changes the level, attacks the body, now back to the jab.
Oh. Nice Joshua Van, beautiful combination. His boxing is so nice to watch. Nice low kick, there's that jab. Ooh, good right hand by Durden. Ooh, I like that fake the right hand, pop that jab in.
Boys are getting after it now, coming up on a minute to go, round 1.
You can hear those sticks popping.
Make sure your punches are coming back.
1 minute, Josh. 1 minute, Cody. Load it up.
You can just tell how much Joshua Van loves Fight Night, right? We talk about certain fighters that maybe love the journey, but Fight Night is a source of anxiety. This kid loves to fight.
Oh, he's 23. Yeah, having a good time.
Youthful ignorance.
Yep.
He doesn't know yet how dangerous what he's doing is.
Big elbows from Van in the clinch.
Van's got to try to keep that right foot on the mat. He cannot let Durden pick it up and get it in between his legs.
Right here.
He landed some real good punches when he got to his feet.
Covering right here. Watch the elbows.
Good balance here by Van. Nice elbows.
Pull it. Come up to the body lock.
He's such a good athlete. And even when Durden gets it locked, his hands locked under the butt, it's hard for him to take Van down.
Where's the knees to the thigh?
Versus Machado Gary for a shot at the welterweight title. UFC 310 available for purchase at a special holiday savings price, $69.99, right now on ESPN+. Big right hand connection by Durden, to begin round 2.
Joshua Van fires back. He might have stunned Cody there with that right hand.
Van goes to the body real nice, man.
He really does.
Yeah, Durden on the retreat.
As long as Van can keep his back to the center, Durden won't level change. But the moment he sees,
beautiful head kick by Joshua.
Durden moving gingerly.
Joshua is getting off on his feet. He looks very crisp. Nice entry by Cody. Good defense by
Van better move.
Man.
The Van better move there or he's going to shoot on him again. Durden's best chance to take him down is against the octagon side. He will not take Van down in the middle.
Joshua Van looks excellent. Excellent on the feet.
That was
Durden's getting beat up.
And Durden was exhausted after round 1. Another connection by Van.
A little wobbly. He's getting tuned up on the feet.
A nice body shot. Nice body shot from Van with left hook.
Nice shot by Cody. Stuffed.
Tremendous hand speed, athleticism, IQ. Joshua Van put it all together. Nice left hand there.
Yeah, that's not a good look there by Cody, trying to urge him to come down to the ground with him.
Well, he's tired. He's almost conceding that, yep.
Yeah, you can't hide that now. There's a lot of time left in this round. And he's been getting hit with some big shots by Joshua Van.
Durden is tough, though. Van needs to go to his body.
But he does that very well. He's really good at mixing things up. There it is.
Yep, that's a nice one.
Nice uppercut, stepping back, jab. Cody has exhausted so much energy going for those takedowns. And you see it now. He looks a little bit wobbly on the feet, exhausted.
Nice counter by Van. Durden, the savage that he is, continues to throw despite his compromised state.
Yeah, no quit, Cody Durden.
He's landed some pretty big shots.
Yeah, but every time he throws it, body shot. Every time he throws him, John, he throws him so hard that it's just furthering how tired he is.
Right. They're big motions. He's trying to really hurt Joshua instead of just kind of touching him.
See that? In advance, just touching him up.
Nice shots to the body by Joshua. Right hand over the top. Stuffs the shot again.
Very early in this kid's career, he told us he didn't know how to wrestle. He didn't even train wrestling. Joshua Van's training wrestling now. He's improved tremendously.
Yeah, knee partially got home. Telegraph spinning attack from Durden.
Cody Durden is wearing this fight on his face.
Joshua Van came in with the highest striking rate in UFC history. Limited sample size, of course, but continuing to apply striking pressure. Nice.
Beautiful angle the way he turned that.
Joshua Van's barely sweating, barely.
He looks so smooth. And so efficient in his movements, too, right?
That's the difference. Whereas Durden was shooting big explosive takedowns, trying to knock him out. Van just continued to let him. That's the most damaging shot. The ones that you don't see coming, and when the guy's super relaxed and he's just letting his hands go.
Yeah.
That still generates power. You don't have to throw hard to try to hurt somebody.
Good jab by Durden towards the end of the round.
Durden's a beast, though. This dude is tough.
Yeah. He's still swinging. Joshua Van, beautiful right hand over the top. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
My goodness. He sees everything coming back in his direction.
I think I'm going to add plus chin to Cody Durden's fight card.
Oh, yeah, John, you definitely had that.
My goodness.
Put 3 pluses by it. That's like a super attribute because he has taken some big punches.
Chin and heart.
It is interesting, though, that a fight ago, this was the matchup that Joshua Van was calling for, and he's realized a lot of success through 10 minutes.
Big round for Joshua Van.
He's got some work to do to keep his ranking. Exclusively on Fight Pass, the team gives you all the best bets for tonight's card. You can check it out now only on UFC Fight Pass. Third and final round. Joshua Van in purple, Cody Durden in white.
Some urgent instructions from the corner of Cody Durden saying you have to finish this fight. And let's see how he approaches it. Nice jab by Cody. Oh, good right hand, heavy right hand. Oh.
Really good boxing by Durden early, round 3. Nice calf kick by Van. Oh, another
nice calf kick, yeah.
Heavy shots from Joshua Van. And again, continuing to work that body as well. Good counter by Van, north of 100 significant strikes landed for the 4th time in 6 UFC fights. Coach Dean Thomas, your mic is hot.
You know, this is interesting because Cody Durden's corner told him he needed to finish, which might not be true.
I thought he won the first round.
If he won the first round, all he needs to do is win this round. So he might be taking unnecessary chances that he doesn't need to take in this round. It sounded good, but I think if he wrestles Van and keeps him on the ground, he actually could still win this fight.
I thought he won the first round with all the wrestling and the clinch control.
I thought he won it too.
Oh, big shots being landed on both sides.
You know, maybe it's just the psychology of the corner, knowing Cody. They might know Cody, he needs that urgency.
Yep.
But it also doesn't tell him that he needs to go try to get takedowns.
Right.
Right? It makes him eliminate that threat. It's not even a threat anymore.
Oh! He hurt him with that left hook.
Big left hand stops Durden in his tracks. Van follows it up with a right.
Durden is not liking it.
No.
I think he's hurt.
Van wisely welcomes Durden back to his feet under 3 minutes to decide it.
I think Durden's hurt.
What's hurting him is the second punch. Van is leading with the right hand and then throwing the left.
Nice head movement by Van. We would like to welcome those of you now joining us live on ESPN2. You are watching the UFC 310 prelims from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas. John Anik, Joe Rogan, Daniel Cormier, Octagon side, Megan O'Leary, Dean Thomas with us throughout as well. Coming up on the 2-minute mark of this 3rd and final round between Cody Durden and Joshua Van. Round 1 pretty close. Round 2 was all Van. Both fighters have had their moments in this 3rd and final round.
It has been a banger of a fight, and a very important fight, considering that the flyweight title is on the line later tonight.
Man, Joshua Van's countering is nasty.
He looks very clean tonight. Like, look at that. Sees everything.
Feels like Van is as good an athlete as there is in this 125-pound division, and to Joe's point off the top, 23 years old and just getting going.
Yeah, so much potential.
That right eye of Durden is bothering him. Got some blood coming from it now. It was off that left hook that hurt him bad.
Joshua Van looks sensational.
He's not even breathing heavy, John.
So relaxed. Look at him. And everything's so efficient and technical.
I know some people sweat more than others, but I mean...
Oh! Knocked the mouthpiece out. Right in front of us here. I don't think Chris Tione's seen it. I don't think Chris even knows that the mouthpiece is out.
He's gonna try to stop it. You can see him getting close.
I mean, he can do it right there. I don't think he knows.
He doesn't know the mouth guard's out.
I mean, it would be a great time for Cody to tell him.
Yeah.
Time.
Okay, he does.
Yeah, he knows.
He does.
Yeah, it's
Does
over.
know.
Right back here. Cody.
Nice job by Chris Tognoni, the referee, finding
Not even bothering to
opportunity.
rinse it out. Just 30 feet.
Lucky is early in the night.
I know, right?
Chris Stu just waited for the right moment, right?
Oof. Oh. Stung him with that counter right hand. Oh, again.
The fact that Cody Durden's still standing is crazy.
Wow.
So tough. Oh,
That
staggering.
knee hurt him bad.
I mean, his face is a mask of blood.
He is hurt bad right now.
Oh, nice knee to the body late. Somehow, some way, Cody Durden survives to hear the final horn. But the 23-year-old Burmese American out of Myanmar, repping Houston, Texas, Joshua Van, in all likelihood coming to the top 15 on Monday. What a performance here against Cody Durden tonight.
Right here, Joshua Van in that third round. Extension of round 2. Countering beautifully. Every time. I mean, look at this. He threw an elbow and then a beautiful left hook. That hurt Cody Durden really bad. Jab, right hand. Knocks the mouthpiece out from Van. But Durden's still throwing. He lands a right hand, and Van comes back with something even more meaningful. You can see his eyes roll back every time Josh Van hit him.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-26, and 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Joshua the Fearless Van.
UFC history here, first time we will have a bout featuring 2 fighters born in the 2000s. Saruya in white, Joshua Van in white. Yeah, I think about all the damage I did to my body by 2002.
I went through Y2K, scared in my dorm room. Scared in my dorm room that the world was about to go crazy.
And there it is, Joe. You talked about that body work of Joshua Van getting right after it.
Yeah, he really is fan. Oh, wow, Ray, immediately. Oh, nice defense by Joshua Van.
You remember
Very nicely done.
when Joshua Van started, we said, well, how much have you wrestled? He goes, I have no idea how to wrestle. And then he went in there and started defending takedown after takedown.
Just such a good athlete, but you're right. He said he started wrestling 6 months before his UFC debut.
Tremendous athlete and very physically strong for this weight class. He really shines in the boxing department. His body work in particular is outstanding.
The one thing about MMA now is that guys are so good at defending traditional takedowns. You've got to be able to mix it up. You've got to be able to wrestle single legs. You've got to be able to wrestle throws, trips, things that they just aren't used to seeing. The moment you go into an MMA gym and say, I want to fight, they start teaching you how to defend a double leg right away. Got to give them a little bit more.
Van just did a great job pummeling Leonard with that left arm, and now he's free. And did some good damage in the clinch with those knees to the body. Made sure Saruya realized, like, he's not just going to clinch here. He's going to keep beating you up.
Nice left hand by Saruya a moment ago. He feinted the takedown, got Van to bite, and landed up top.
That's really good by Saruya, showing him all those takedowns. Maybe it gets Van to react with level change.
Saruya stands straight up.
And his
chin is up in the air.
If he lets Van get comfortable, he's done. Josh Van is going to roll right through.
Saruya shoots from way far out. We'll see if he can finish it.
Good takedown defense by Joshua Van. And John, you spoke to his athleticism, and this kid just learned so quickly. We've really seen that with the takedown defense.
You remember being like 23, how fast you picked up things? You were a superhero because you never got tired or never got sore. This young man is learning at a rate that's so fast because the next day he gets up and he can walk down the stairs. He's not even feeling it.
Again, a pummel by Van, trying to get an underhook and some separation, and he does.
So for Saruya, this is not a good way to start. All these takedown attempts when they're both dry and not really able to get anything off. And Josh Van right in front of him, pressing forward.
And making a wrestler try to shoot going backwards is the worst possible scenario for them.
Again, excellent job by Joshua Van.
But Cerrulla needs to hook his leg there with his right leg. He needs to hook his right leg and turn. He's got to start dealing with the balance of Van. Right now, Van is so balanced, man. He's always kind of squared up against him. Not moving him enough.
Right, and so strong with that low center of gravity. And he's free again.
Cerrulla's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal, a lot of attempts in that UFC debut against Carlos Hernandez, attempted a twister at one point in time. Woo! Van goes high, Cerrulla able to evade.
Two to the body, three up top.
Oh!
And that's what I'm talking about. Cerrulla keeps his chin up in the air, and he stands straight up.
And he just runs away whenever he feels the punch is coming towards him. But that's one thing about being a young wrestler that finds a lot of success. You might find yourself here at 10-0 and never really dealt with this.
Right.
A guy that can defend takedowns and really put you in damage.
Oh,
that was nice.
That was a crazy attempt, too, the way he ducked under with his right shoulder.
So he shot there. And when Van's right arm got caught, he get him with an arm throw. Like a little bit of a shoulder throw to put him to his back. That is the type of stuff that Joshua Van doesn't know how to defend.
Look at this, though. Van right up, back up to his feet. Beautiful job by Joshua Van.
Reset, 30 seconds.
And this is a confidence booster for Van, right? First time he's on his back, gets right back up, takes no damage.
Lunging left hand lands for Joshua Van towards the end of round one.
Imagine if Van throws a right. Oh,
there it is. The difference in the striking is very obvious. Van is a much more seasoned striker, but Cerrulla one more time with the takedown.
He used a single leg there. He didn't wrestle double. He went to a high crotch to get that single leg.
But how much credit do you give him for those? Because no damage whatsoever.
There was no damage
on the ground. And Joshua Van, right there, big left hook.
Justin Gaethje and Rafael Fiziev in a lightweight rematch, UFC 313, available for purchase right now on ESPN+, UFC.com/PPV, everywhere else around the world. All right, round two is upon us. Coach Dean Thomas, your mic is hot. What do you have, sir?
You know, for Cerrulla, you don't really need to be a world-class striker to be effective. He's got him in some spots. But in them spots where he's clinched with him, he should be throwing elbows or trying to dirty box a little bit. But you've got to do something other than just trying to wrestle. I mean, he's really doing himself a disservice by just trying to wrestle and losing those battles.
He's got to come up here, treetop. Yep. Pull it across the chest. Kick the foot. When I say treetop, I mean come up through the middle, kind of put him up on your shoulder. Cerrulla's wrestling now. This looks like the state tournament last week that I was at. He's actually just straight wrestling. Problem is, Josh Van is not wrestling. Josh Van is fighting.
Cerrulla 2 of 9 on his takedown attempts thus far.
And Cerrulla, more importantly, has not been able to hold Joshua Van down. I mean, so much improvement in the grappling with Joshua Van.
Look at that arm. That was so nice. That arm throw was nasty, dude.
That was good.
Yeah, he did it again to him. Shoulder throw. And now he's got him in a side headlock. That was nice. He can try to go arm triangle here.
Well, he does have the arm secured around the back of the head. If he can get the right side of his head attached to Joshua Van's arm, he's got to push that arm to the side.
He's got to get his feet off the cage.
But he's doing a great job here of just holding him and landing some good shots.
I like this, though, Joe, if I'm being honest, man. I like when I see that next level of wrestling.
Yeah.
Like, just, it can be beautiful, but great job by Van there.
Cerrulla competed in the Worlds as a wrestler, took second as a junior Olympian back in the day. He has yet to meet his match in mixed martial arts.
Well, he's meeting this guy, Josh Van, is nasty. He is nasty.
Cerrulla won the road to UFC flyweight tournament last February, then made good on the debut 4 months later. Here.
I'm impressed with the conditioning of Joshua Van, too, because he's consistently stopping these takedowns and yet still has tremendous... Look at that. Beautiful job. Beautiful job by Joshua Van.
You know what also is like, it's so important? Visuals, right, Joe? Like seeing him just diving for the legs. What effect does that have on the judges? Because while he may get one every now and again, they're seeing him just dive for legs 20 times. It looks trying to take this guy down. Looks like he's desperate.
Yeah.
the shift. Yes, good, see? Shift.
Van has been very close to a punctuation mark of a right hand several times.
He is.
Doesn't clamp that left side down enough. And Van is doing a really good job of just lifting that underhook. Saruya's in great shape, though. Can be shooting that much?
Oh, yeah. Relentless in his takedown attempt.
Well, and he's forced Van to be very defensive, which is not what he likes to be.
There's a nice left, right hand to the body by Joshua Van.
Not coming. You can tell when Saruya's about to go. Every time Van lands something, he gets ready to shoot on it.
Some good activity here by Van, stalking his prey. Just over a minute to go, round two.
Nice body, yep.
Yeah, I like that front kick up the middle. Ooh, right hand by Joshua Van.
One of Van's better strikes of the fight, that.
Oh, elbow over the top.
Saruya misses on the spinning attempt.
If I was Joshua Van, I'd be a little bit nervous about some of the decisions we've seen so far.
Sure.
It was a nice right hand there by Joshua.
Oh!
Nice knee. Beautiful knee by Van.
Oh!
Spinning elbow by Saruya.
Saruya does some very odd movements when he's under attack, man. And the takedown attempt really does look like he's trying to kind of avoid the fight a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. But it is his strength.
All right, 10 minutes down, 5 to go between flyweights Van and Saruya. We are back with the action and
tremendous.
Good stuff. All right, third and final round. High stakes here at 25. Early shot from Saruya.
He's down. He's up.
I will say this about Saruya. He's got cardio for days, man. He just took a nasty elbow, though.
Van's cardio is also activated. He says 4-ounce fight club. It's like fight camp every day. Good connection by Saruya.
And when talking about Van, this guy's won so many fights in the UFC already at such a short period of time. You start wondering how long until we see this kid starting to challenge some of the best fighters in the world and possibly fighting for a UFC title.
Saruya is just relentless with his wrestling.
If he could get some striking to where he had some confidence in it, where he could put you in danger before he shot, he would be a real problem.
He needs to go to Thailand for like a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? Get some real striking. Learn how to, because right now he's either trying to strike or he's wrestling.
Right.
He's not doing them both and mixing them up and combining them.
Very good point.
Van sprawls.
I mean, the difference in the striking as far as shots land has to be extraordinarily in favor of Van. And then you see it there. Total strike 75 to 33. That shot to the body by Joshua.
Saruya in danger of losing that and being beaten in MMA for the first time as a pro. Nice knee there by the Japanese fighter.
Steel's tough, Daniel. Tell everybody.
Yep, that's the one.
Again, I can't believe the Thai cup is even legal, but if it is legal, everybody should be wearing it. Because then it hurts you when you hit it.
Sure.
Yep.
Remember I said watch your low kicks, yeah?
But it's also like a really
time now,
unfair fulcrum when it comes to arm bars.
As many of you know, Saruya will have 5 minutes here to recover if need be.
If I was him, I'd use it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd make a lot of faces.
Right. Oh,
yeah. Taking my time.
Have it up.
Get on my knees. Oh my goodness. Start to get back up. Go back to my knee. I mean, come on, man. Bust out them acting skills.
But this is wise, to be sure. More often than not, we don't see the fighters take advantage of the time they are allotted.
It's just dealing with the boos.
Yeah.
Hey, no more accidents, yeah? Okay, ready? Ready?
Stern warning from Jason Herzog. We resume round 3, just 3 minutes to go.
Joshua Van is in tremendous shape. Think of all the times he stuffed takedowns, no sign whatsoever of fatigue, and actually looks stronger as the fight goes on.
Going to be really interesting to see him against ranked opposition potentially.
Nasty left hands to the body by Joshua.
Digging
man, it's nasty.
Digging with those shots, and right back up to his feet.
He wrestles that wizard beautifully. He's got that left wizard right here. Now, the moment he finds a space, he's going to try to hip heist, get his left knee to the ground, and he'll start to come up to his feet. Look at that. See that? Now he's up. Start to dig his underhook. Beautiful job by Joshua Van, man. You can tell this guy's well-trained.
Yeah, very, very well-trained.
Daniel Pineda, Frank Gallego, and his jiu-jitsu coach, Joseph McCamish, in the corner for Van tonight.
I mean, look at Joshua Van's conditioning, because this is a tremendous.
I was going to say, it's like he's playing another sport and not in a fight.
He's not even breathing heavy. He's defended 30 takedowns.
That also speaks to how comfortable he is fighting. He's been so active. And he has so much experience now inside the octagon at only 22 years old. You know, and he's a man on a mission. He wants to be a world champion. And he has all that potential. Nice one, too. Right and then the left.
Saruya has shot 21 times. He has secured 4 takedowns.
Well, this is a big step up in competition for Saruya and a bit of a wake-up call in terms of his skill set.
He'll be better for it, though.
Yes.
Nice kick to the body by Van. And you see
Saruya on that pressure.
Yeah, Saruya just not getting anything done.
Van just stabbed him with that front kick.
I would stay there if I'm Josh Van. I'm staying on that front kick. Saruya does not like that.
Van's looking for a finish.
He keeps digging to the body, man. That's so important.
Well, Josh has always been so well-rounded in his ability to attack both upper and lower and mix it up really well.
Oh! I don't know, man. The heel might have caught the cup there, but that looked like those toes. Did those toes get to the target there?
Well, we're going to get a nice opportunity to take a look. Let's see it here. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Those toes got to the target there. Yes. Hey.
Oh, that was a body shot.
It looked like those toes got to the target there.
Oh, nice left hand by Van.
And now Van knows that Saruya was faking it. Oh! Nice right hand. Oh, good one. Good combination by Joshua Van.
Nice left hand by Joshua Van. You did hear, though, an audible of it hit the cup, so it is a groin strike, even though the balance of the blow hit the body, right?
Okay.
That's why Herzog intervened.
I thought I heard the cup, but it did look like he got there, but you're right, John.
Well, those strikes are open to interpretation. I mean, what a performance by Joshua Van. We'll see if he has done enough to bounce rate.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Joshua the Fearless.
And of course, we'd love to